Hey, how you doing there?
Ay, caramba! There. I can help you, kids. Huh? I know a little something about history.
Henry VIII, I am. I've been eating since 6 a.m. Majesty, margarine of Aragon. What are you doing out of bed? I just planted my seed in your womanly dirt.
Father dearest, I am the son you crave. I'm smart, athletic, and ever so masculine. Could a girl belch like this?
Oh, look at me. I eat and eat and eat, and I never get any thinner. Yes, wide hips indeed. My son could cartwheel out.
Yoink!
Where are you taking me?
Your Majesty, your feelings are valid, but I'm afraid marriage takes a lot of hard work.
I understand. And because you stuck to your principles, I'm going to canonize you. So grow a penis or get lost. Hey, I invented divorce! How did you get half of everything?
You should have invented the prenup. And now half of your kingdom, please.
Okay, now let's put a son in the oven. I love her as much as I love you. Hey, baby, how would you like to be queen for a day? Why on earth did I marry you?
My track record. I've had 10 sons. Now take a ride on the Kingmaker.
Hey, what do you know? You were right.
That means a lot.
Listen to us. We still finish each other's sentences.
See ya in hell, fat man! Finally, Henry's daughter Elizabeth became queen.
Wow, the library really is a great resource.
No problem. In elementary school, we girls learned about Sacagawea while the boys were learning math. When winter came, Lewis and Clark tried to set up camp, but encountered much hardship.
Now, in order to aid your journey across the land, I offer you the guidance of my daughter, Sacagawea.
Because by myself, the darkness, she scares me.
I don't know why I ever sold you to him.
If you're confronted by a mountain lion, try to make yourself look as big as possible. And when you get a chance, bury your friend.
At last, the Pacific Ocean.
That's a mud puddle.
Some of us find solutions instead of just pointing out problems.
That's my brother. Don't kill them. They're my friends.
Oh, come on. Can't we at least have one pity scalp?
Wow, the Columbia River. Now we just ride this baby down to the Pacific and get us some sweet mermaid sex.
From now on, you're on your own. Stupid thing with the compass is painted on.
She'll be back. She forgot her husband.
We're big! We're big!
Which you mountain lions find terrifying. We made it! We discovered the magnificent Pacific Northwest.
What is that, a quarter? A Chuck E. Cheese token? No, it's a Sacagawea dollar. History's like an amusement park, except instead of rides, you have dates to memorize.
And now, the star of our show, my son, Mozart.
Are there any aficionados in the house?
Sonata A, K331, third movement.
Tito, Randy, and Jermaine.
Ew, a plague rat. Why did you give such transcendent talent to such an undeserving fool?
Because you are ugly.
The winner is
Please let me win.
Mozart.
Well, next week at my concert in Krakow.
Claret, port, Riesling. Emperor's drink free.
I'm an emperor. This makes me want to fop till I drop. Yes, sir.
That's impossible.
To failure, dear brother. Oops. So I brought you the very finest doctor in all of Austria.
Guten Tag, everybody.
Mozart, you can't die. I don't want to live in a world without the income you produce.
I never wanted you to die. I just wanted to destroy your talent and your joy.
Once again, bickering in public gets us free therapy from strangers.
Bickering most tragic. Life on the farm was cruel. but it chiseled young Obesius into quite the Italian beefcake. A frightened Obesius and his new work friends were taken to Rome.
Today you have the honor of being hacked to death on the field of battle.
Us? But we're not gladiators.
The shaking tunic hailing from who knows nobody cares, that guy.
Didn't know much, but he knew how to be an ox.
All hail our new champion, Mr. Plow himself, Obesius.
No, Father. Look how the crowd loves him. That hunky rube could put a lot of togas in the seats.
Obesius' fame grew as he rose through the gladiatorial ranks. Women wanted him.
I heart you.
Let us make a sacred pact before the gods. If one of us ever gets free, he'll do everything he can to free the rest of us.
I am my father's investments. Plus, I like the way your pecs dance after you kill a guy.
Belly and hello guts!
It would appear that one of you lowly gladiators has impregnated my daughter.
You jerks! You knew I liked her!
We were covering for you, jackass.
Which is also the unlocking block. Rise, for you are now free.
Woohoo!
So that you may build a life together, I give you the deed to one of my many businesses.
Slaves? You shouldn't have. I can't own my friends. I swore a sacred oath to free them.
To take on the back-breaking work of 4 men, day in, day out, no matter how poor and hungry it shall leave you.
And so, in choosing greed over loyalty, the young couple began their rise to power, given to him by his father-in-law, a laundromat.
It's only noon.
Me and the fellas are all peed out. How am I supposed to make things clean without human waste?
All you gotta do is put these jugs outside of taverns, and you'll get your Uranus gratis.
And he was able to move his family to the more prosperous side of town.
Crunch the letters and we'll circle back. The important thing is we started a conversation. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. Sitting there all day, listening, voting on stuff with my thumb.
Confident that he would be welcomed into the Senate.
Ha 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 ha! The pea guy, a senator? Stupid emperor. Thinks he's great 'cause his bangs are so curly.
Like, say, him slipping and falling back first onto a knife?
Oh, that happened to me once. Sucked. When in Rome you do as the Romans do, you play as the Romans play together.
History rules!
Bambi, go get her.
I love my job.
So, noble slaves, what gift do you desire from your benevolent master?
Our frickin' freedom?
Look what he's doing to Ptolemaic book guy.
Oh.
Why are you flaying yourself?
I never spent any time with him. Oh, my son's a maniac. My daughter's not a son.
I can't believe the Emperor didn't even come to my party. He wouldn't even be Emperor if not for you.
Never be satisfied.
Pardon me, Senator. I'm sorry you find my ambitions tasteful.
Can't be too careful these days. Oh, taster.
The Emperor is dead. Who will nominate his successor?
Friends!
On Neptune, god of the sea, despite some early victories, thousands drowned. The young emperor had gone mad with power and syphilis.
Because I am now your god!
That's it. I'm taking a stand.
I sentence you to be eaten by the lions.
We're gonna need more lions.
I decree you to be emancipated. Now face the dawn as free men.
We're in a jail cell, you dope.
We have to stop Artigula and save the Republic. Are you fellas with me?
No.
We who are about to die salute you.
Whoa! Father and son engaged in bloody battle.
Please, spare our boy.
What?
Sic semper this, you fat load.
Was a less than perfect father. Worst of all, I really screwed over my friends.
Mom, what about me?
We never really clicked.
The moral of that story is clear. Marge is wrong, and ambition is terrible.
I just wanted you to go to one lousy training seminar.
But did you not even listen to you?
We're missing the whole point. If Rome had kept worshipping us, everything would have been fine.
Get over it, Dad.
I know, but I want to see how it ends. Definitely feels like they're wrapping it up. Any day now.
Homer, you have to do more.
Look!
I'm getting tired of your ooks. I can't do this alone.
Been left by some previous owner.
Holy moly, a valuable antique car! Now, sweetie, according to the ancient law of Trover, abandoned property passes to the subsequent landowner. Chubby dude in a tiny car, making friends both near and far. From Shelbyville to Zanzibar, it doesn't matter where you are. Oh, the needle's on ye.
I got something that works as gasoline.
For you, daughter, a little rag doll. For you, son, a Florida orange. Now, for the best part, sharing my great day with your mom.
I'm sorry, homie. Your life is full of fun surprises. My life sucks.
Poor Marge, what do I do? Help me, universe!
Don't worry, this car is a piece of art, going where it will be admired. To my secret underground car depository. Hey, do you still have that money I gave you for the car?
Sure do.
Well, I'm gonna need it back.
But I just promised my wife.
Unfortunately, when I went to register it, it wasn't your car. So the police took it.
Chubby cop in a tiny car. Paris, the most romantic city in the world.
Here's the problem. I've disappointed my wife so many times I can't do it once more.
I see. All right, there is a way, but it is a tad risky. Would you consider being a casual courier? But you cannot look inside the package.
Sure.
The package you're delivering.
Ooh.
And the clients have asked me once more to remind you not to look inside.
Homer Simpson, just when I think you have nothing left to offer, you whisk me to the birthplace of existentialism.
Everything's great. Absolutely great.
Oh, what a cute blue snake!
Stop! Better try the other eye. Stop! I can't break her heart.
But you can't let anything bad happen to that snake!
I'll get the luggage. Marge, you and the kids grab a cab.
A Parisian cab. Taxi.
Listen, what's gonna happen to, the package?
Oh, it will have a fine home. A wonderful home.
So, back home, we call this the tire fire.
Why are you carrying that briefcase?
I just brought a little work.
You don't even bring your work to work.
So I'm going to set him free.
Oh, may I suggest the gardens of the Louvre are filled with delicious rats?
Before my cruelty-free daughter shows up.
Perhaps Madame would like to order from our extra cruelty menu?
Bart, can you ditch this in the alley for me?
Starving models? Well, Bart Simpson never met a beautiful woman he couldn't prank.
Billet aller-retour. Appuyez 2.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I've never been happier.
How did you find us?
All tourists come to the Louvre.
Hey, it's got great paintings.
We treat our high-fashion animals in the most humane manner. Do not worry, there is one surefire way to find the Americans. Marco!
Polo!
Marco! Marco!
Polo! Now, what are we going to do with the snake?
We'll just have to keep him with us.
Just pull the rope, please.
We need a doctor and someone who can play a saxophone.
I've never been happier.
I've been smuggling this snake this whole trip. Never thought I'd be so glad to get back to our own arrondissement.
Ooh la 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 la!
This is the point that comes in every vacation where I say, run, run! Okay, don't run.
Just a few dozen urgent messages from someone called Grandpa. This one says the cat is eating his toast.
Let's see if the police dogs can do anything.
Prepare to have your ankles nipped!
Come on, you guys kiss like grandmas. Get in there. We had a layover in New York.
Wow!
And for Mo, a belt made out of a blue snake. Artificial, I think. Well, they've been driving me crazy. Get rid of them.
Don't let these feathery fellas ruffle your feathers, fella. How do you want them, boys?
Coddled! Coddled! Coddled!
Flanders has freshly pooped eggs, orange as a sunset over a field of bright Doritos. Has anyone ever thought about what they do have? Have you?
Not that much.
Have you?
Nope.
Okay, son, stay sharp in there. If chickens are known for two things, it's bravery and intelligence.
Got one. Hurry, the farmer! You mean get our own chickens, feed them, love them, and eat their eggs?
Checkmate.
Mom!
Now don't get attached. I'm about to cut them open to scoop out the eggs.
No, look! They're already laying. These don't taste right. You're crazy! These are the best eggs I've ever eaten.
They're not as good as the eggs we stole from Flanders. The eggs. We stole a chip from the control bag. Now the stolen bag. They only taste good if we steal them.
Keep chasing!
It improves the flavor.
Sure.
I wasn't worried about that.
These chickens are here to advance the cause of science.
Oh!
We're preparing to launch the first privately funded manned mission to Mars.
You're going to Mars?
Human beings are explorers. It's what we do. Exploration Incorporated. We're working hard to establish a human settlement on Mars 10 years from today.
In a couple years, we'll have a perfectly good, barren, lifeless rock right here.
This guy gets it.
I volunteered this afternoon.
What?
The mission leaves in 10 years. I'll be 18, and I'm going to Mars.
Forever?
This mission could save humanity. What if I was the first person to set foot on another world? I think this could be my true purpose. Just let me try out. They might not even pick me.
Honey, a word before you continue parenting?
What?
You cannot marry Homer Simpson. I forbid it.
They'll want to do it more.
So we should just pretend we're cool with our daughter abandoning us forever. Turning into the skid.
If they choose me to be a colonist, I could make jazz the dominant music form of a whole new planet.
Now that I think about it, that idea did have a lot of problems.
That's right, Blue Bronco?
Thunder Chug?
Blue Bronco is just one of this mission's many corporate partners.
Oh, it's hurting my fighting. I can't feel my health.
But you planted a perfect equality.
On Mars, you are my servant.
Well, either way is good, really.
Oh, Marge, you'll never understand the female mind. We're just getting started.
What are you guys doing here?
We're trying out for Mars, too.
What an honor.
Last time, I almost killed everybody.
And what did you learn from that?
Lessons, I guess.
And all I have to do is be patient. Pretty soon, they'll get sick of this and quit.
I'm getting sick of this. I'll man this station.
Nutrition zone sterilization sequence. Oh, that's just kitchen cleanup. Fun! There's even directions on how to properly clean this binder. I rehydrated it with love and recycled toilet water.
Too small.
They have an expansion mode for morbidly obese astronauts.
You're letting the Martians in!
I'm keeping the jumpsuit.
Marge and Lisa, congratulations.
But you display an amazing ability to perform repetitive tasks without getting bored. Even robotic arm gets a little cranky.
The only reason you're here is to support me until I lose interest and quit. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so you can quit. Ha! Hardly. All you are is a stay-at-home space wife. On Mars, that would be a door slam.
Be really hard for you.
It is.
I'm so sorry you have to go through this.
I'm so sorry you have to go through this.
Thank you.
This press conference was originally scheduled to introduce our 10 Mars mission finalists.
We have moved up our launch date from 2026 to Thursday.
Thursday?
I knew it!
What?
This has all been an elaborate charade. You never had the guts to go to Mars.
Ladies and gentlemen, mankind's first residents of Mars, powered by Simmertime dinner sauces.
I'm not giving up yet. There's got to be a limit to their stubbornness, right?
T-minus 1 minute to launch.
I don't want to go!
This is the stupidest idea we ever had! Abort launch!
2, 1, ignition.
It's not a real rocket.
Then why are you still here?
Our car wouldn't start.
But it doesn't have to be that way. Surely we can learn from this.
One day we'll figure it out. On this planet or another.
You can't stop me. Mom's always trying to hold me back.
Remember if Dylan's a boy or a girl? Of course you do. Dylan's a... See? Dylan's clearly a girl. Oh, I give up. I hope Dylan likes tracks.
Lady, you don't know Dylan. Defense card! Deflector warp! Disubaki! Goji kick!
Hey, Dinks. What you dweebin'?
It's just a candy apple. 100 hours of community service.
Community service? But that's work. What about jail?
So, sweetie, this community service detail should end around 5. You want to go to that seafood place? Well, I'll probably be asleep in front of the fridge when you get home. Bye.
Eggplant parm, Shishka parm, angel food parm, Mugu guy parm. Want a bite?
Really? You mean it?
Teacher's pet.
Hey, mind your nose, funny man. Ever stop breathing when you're asleep?
Oh, yeah, all the time. They say it's 'cause I'm overweight. That's some big underwear.
My underpants paid for their water filtration system.
Sorry I was such a jerk about it.
Ah, now who could blame you? Your sports team lost. Is he looking at me right now? No, don't be so obvious. Let's all look without looking, okay?
Oh, man, this is so awesome. I can't believe I'm having breakfast where the cops do. Oh, dang. I lost track of time. I'm going to be late for work.
No, you won't. Follow me.
How to pull up like you get a great card like that?
My not dead grandma sent it from Tokyo.
No, I got it.
Bring cleaning?
I'll tell you what, I'll just look the other way while you press Control F3. Would you like to see my favorite place in the whole world?
Really? Me?
You know I've been back here for like 10 hours.
Marge, I know you've tried everything to keep Bart under control.
This product is unbelievable. It's imported, you know.
Hey, Ralph's a good kid. And he should be. He's got a great dad.
Hey, what have I told you about not using the numbers?
It's an armed robbery, damn it!
Take your hands off my brother from another mother!
His left lung was filled with Shamrock Shake. McDonald's didn't even sell them this year.
Don't die on me, Clancy. You said our friendship was special.
Thanks, Homer. You're a true friend. Unlike that Lou. You're too late.
Well, if you really want me to stay.
No, you do what you have to do. Live your life. Which I saved.
People who get shot in the chest are such big babies.
Okay, maybe I lied, but you've been so needy. I'm hungry. I'm itchy. That's not my blood type.
Chief, being a bad friend isn't against the law.
Well, if it was, he'd be getting the chair.
Who gave me up?
Guess what, Silky? It was your own mother.
Everything reminds me of Clancy.
Yeah, you mugs will never take me alive, see?
But I must go alone. My car is filled with printer paper I stole from work.
Stitch those alligators. We gotta get those knockoff Lacoste shirts to the mall in time for the crazy days of summer sale.
I'm sorry, Homer.
We're not gonna get wet. Because you're Chief Clancy Wiggum and you're gonna figure a way out of this.
This sounds like your folk divas mix.
Oh, that was a tire iron poking me in the back. Oh, that clears up a lot. You want to take out the police copter and hassle people with the spotlight?
I know just the guy. And drink the hairs in a cup of cocoa.
Hot cocoa?
No, ice cold.
I love Chinatown. Although I wish they'd stop picking on Tibet Town. How is the Feast of 12 Delights with triple happiness sauce?
Very disappointing. Fortune cookies.
And now to read my fortune. Geese can be troublesome. These fortunes are terrible. They're supposed to predict stuff and ease you through times of doubt and sickness.
Come with me. I wrote, let the frown be your umbrella. They changed it to smile. A frown is a much better umbrella than a smile.
Your store is being robbed, Apu. Are you getting all this, Lisa?
You will take a short sea voyage. Yeah, I'll enjoy that.
Ooh, this cookie feels heavy, as if there's some paper inside. You will find true love on Flag Day. Why, it's Flag Day today. So I foreclosed on her mortgage and took her cats. I'd always be second place to some kitten stuck in a tree. Let's go, Smithers. Smithers?
I told you we should have parked next to the curb.
Now, see here, Flatfoot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're really not my... Well, okay.
Some people enjoy being alone, Mom.
No, everyone should be paired up.
I've never dated anyone with their original hair and teeth.
I really feel safe with you. It's like going out with my brother.
Yes, it's going great. Piloting motor coaches and collecting dog waste.
I don't think we're right for each other. The age difference is just too...
Oh, Boulder Dash, lay along, Chubsy. There's a pie in it for you.
Oh, yeah! Monty's a wild man. Come on, he's a total player.
Okay, stop kicking my door.
Where did you get that pie?
Windowsill. You're right! These would stop Joan Collins herself.
I've got to admit, you can really shake it.
Oh, yes, it's totally voluntary.
No one's rowdier or more youthful than Old Man Burns.
You mean Young Man Burns?
I'm going to make such love to you that you'll forget all about Rudolph Valentino. Turn left here.
No problem.
I've obtained a rare, powerful aphrodisiac. It was made from the pockets of the pocket fox.
I hope the kids didn't hear us.
Wow.
Excellent.
Did you hear that? That excellent was excellent.
Are you sure you want to do this so fast?
Yes, my biological clock is ticking. I could be dead again soon.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Gloria, say you'll marry me. Nothing could spoil it. Absolutely nothing.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. All right, totally. Gloria?
Snake? I thought you were in prison. You pushed me out of a moving car?
The cops were chasing us. I needed to lighten the load.
My ring?
Let go of her, or I'll scream!
Well, she's run off.
Hey, kids! I scream, you scream, we all scream for haircuts.
What Lisa's trying to say is there's a new kids' barbershop in the mall, and we'd like to start going there.
A kid's barbershop? Well, good luck getting to your precious small barber, because I'm not driving you.
Kids, want to go to the mall? They're baking fresh Cinnabons, which means they're throwing out the old ones.
Yay!
Which side do you want your pot on?
Left, right, stab, stab, stab!
You're the boss.
What the hell? Whoa!
Children, the mall will provide you a wide range of subjects.
After him!
Oh, I love you dumpster buns. Oh.
Well, I guess you didn't find anything interesting to photograph.
Check it out! The principal's got a shirt wiener!
Hmm?
I can't wait to see this reimagining of Itchy and Scratchy by avant-garde director Juliana Krellner.
Hey, it says here, the book was written by Tom Stoppard. This isn't a book, it's a play.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, Juliana, it's no surprise you became such a success. You always got straight A's in school.
Well, I remember getting a B or 2 in math.
Well, of course you did. You are a girl.
I'm sure Principal Skinner didn't mean girls are inherently inferior.
No, of course not. I don't know why girls are worse. One thing we can all agree on, though, this little lady sure looks pretty tonight. Am I right?
8, 6, 4, 2. We do math as good as you. 1, 2, 5.
Skinner, you've got to deal with these kooks.
Don't worry. I have a plan. Pretend I agree with them. Today, we celebrate the first of many diversity forums. Why is it that women appear to be worse at math than men? What is the source of this illusion?
The principal's a tranny!
Am I wearing women's clothes? I didn't notice. When I look in my closet, I don't see male clothes or female clothes. They're all the same. It's the differences, of which there are none, that make the sameness exceptional. Just tell me what to say.
Principal Skinner is going to be replaced by women's educational expert Melanie Upfoot. Children, meet your new principal.
From now on, I am splitting the school in 2, separating the boys and the girls forever.
You heard your principal. Girls on the left, boys on the right.
They're gonna divide the school in 2?
Yeah, one for boys and one for girls.
All this hoo-ha about girls and math is silly. Women are as smart as men. Why, a woman invented liquid paper.
Well, do you know what a man invented? Actual paper. Let's see, men also have rocket ships, suspension bridges, constitutional government, snowshoes, brass knuckles, pinball machines, the Renaissance. Oh, why did women invent sleeping on the couch?
It's so beautiful.
Now that the boys and their atmosphere of intimidation are gone, we can finally breathe. Breathe, ladies. Now let's buckle down and do some math.
Yes! Are we gonna do any actual math problems?
Problems? That's how men see math, something to be attacked, to be figured out.
But isn't it?
Let's sing it back on the tracks.
The best thing I can ever be is to be okay with me. Me!
Okay, boys' school. I need a challenge. A mental challenge.
Who can tell me the volume of this snowman? Anyone?
Just add the volume of the spheres.
No girls allowed.
Principal Skinner.
It's groundskeeper Skinner now.
Assistant groundskeeper, you puke. Now get poisoning those squirrels.
Mom, the girls' school is a joke, and I'm not allowed to take the boys' math.
When I was in school, I loved math until...
The only math you need is you plus me equals forever.
Since then, I haven't been able to do any of the calculus I've encountered in my daily life. But that's not going to happen to you. There, you're the perfect little he-she.
Mom, I don't think this will fool anybody.
Hey, who's the rude dude with the attitude?
He's one of Bart's friends.
You seem cool. Want to catch a movie?
So, what's your name, newbie?
I'm, Jake.
I'm gonna call you Toilet.
My name isn't Toilet. It's Jake.
Hey, a talking toilet! Toilet! Toilet!
Class, settle down. We have a new student today.
What are you drawing? A robot with guns for arms, shooting a plane made out of guns that fires guns?
All right, everyone, take out your math books. Come on. Now, how many different numbers can Y be?
Oh my God, I was wrong. And by being corrected, I learned. And no one cared about my feelings.
Hey, Toilet. Just kidding, bro. They used to razz me when I was new here. It'll pass.
So, do you miss having the girls around?
Nah, girls never really got me.
Did you know Lisa Simpson?
She got too clingy. Millhouse doesn't do clingy.
I have to go.
That was my eating food!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
You just want somebody to say, I love you. I love you.
I love you too, Nelson. I love you, Jimbo.
Hey, Lise, you missed it. While you were at girls' school, Nelson totally wailed on this dork. So, did you tell Mom you got beat up?
Not yet. If I do, she'll never let me go to the boys' math class again.
Hey, no one with a choice should ever have to be a girl. I'll teach you how to be a boy. When you eat like a boy, only 2 French fries and 5 should make it into your mouth. If they fall on the floor, you want them more, because then they come with extra toppings.
So, do you want a Wang Chung tonight?
I don't know. I'm still frowny with you. Do you really think women are mentally inferior?
Well, I can always cuddle with a dog. At least everyone knows I'm smarter than you. Oh, how did this happen?
To fully become a man, you must pick a fight with someone weaker than you.
A fight? That would mean rejecting the last part of me that's still a girl.
Do it, Lisa.
Okay, I'll do it. But whom should I beat up? These dots are itchy. Fine, I'll beat up Ralph.
Give me your lunch money. Forgive me for this.
Okay.
You just beat up the most harmless kid in school.
The award for outstanding achievement in the field of mathematics goes to Jake Boyman.
Thank you. Or should I say, thank you.
Toilet is Lisa?
The only reason Lisa won is because she learned to think like a boy. I turned her into a burping, farting, bullying math machine.
I always thought the boys had it easier, but now I see their world is more cruel and sadistic than I ever imagined.
Chair fight!
Would you hurry it up, please? You're cutting into the award for best flautist.
Well, whatever the answer is, I'm glad I'm a girl, and I'm glad I'm good at math. Now enjoy your stupid flouting.
Ooh, the new issue of Smothering Mother magazine. Is your baby a suckaholic? Experts see new links between pacifier overuse and low achievement. I'm sorry you missed your pacifier, but when a mother makes a decision, she has to stick by it. Okay, you can have it back. No!
I can't believe you listened to this magazine. It's a Larry Flint publication.
Lisa, stop reading mastheads.
I couldn't find Maggie's brand, but I got every other kind I could find. How about Cinto Nip? Kitty Cork? Dumpstitute? Make her stop!
You make her stop! I've had her all
I can't take it anymore.
Larry Flint? Larry Flint?
Are you counting sheep all night long?
Mm-hmm.
He needs help.
Help from a drug.
That help is here. Meet Napian.
Ooh. Okay, Napian, do your stuff. What a wonderful night's sleep. Thank you, Mesosorbazone tartrate, also known as Napian.
Last night, someone ate all our food in the fridge.
And someone used our videotapes as dominoes.
Homer, I think you dominoed this.
That's ridiculous. If I had set up those dominoes, I'd be wearing my special domino setting up knee pads.
See? May cause dry mouth, mood swings, and nighttime kookiness.
Mood swings! Mood swings. Mood swings. Mood swings? Mood swings. Napian, you did it again, and everything is as it should be. Ah! John Lennon! Yoko?
Mr. Simpson, why did you hurt the dollies?
Well, son, your Uncle Homer is like 80% of America. Whacked out on prescription drugs. I want you kids to lock the bedroom from the outside so I can't get out and perpetrate my nocturnal mischief.
Why don't you just quit taking the pills, you hophead?
Because I'm filled with stress!
Why am I sleeping when right next door is every boy's dream? A fat, suggestible zombie dad. Want to come out and play?
Zombie kill.
No, play.
Zombie file grievance.
Whoa! Your dad's a zombie? Let's make him give us haircuts. Oh, my stomach is groaning with walnut meat.
Come on, just one more.
Oh my God, what have I done?
You've horribly injured the whole fire department.
What are you, a travel agent? Because you're sending me on a guilt trip.
Sorry? While our brave firemen recuperate, Springfield is a town without a fire department. Once again, crisis has brought out the best in us.
I feel kind of responsible. Maybe I should volunteer to be a fireman.
Volunteer fireman? Count me in.
Just call me Fireman Skinner.
You know, I think I'll volunteer too.
Your sense of civic duty and this pamphlet that came with a fire extinguisher are all the training you need or shall receive. Yeah!
We're here to join the volunteer fire department. You're too late. Beat it.
Is that one?
That's just someone barbecuing.
Oh. Is that one?
That's a guy with red hair.
Oh.
Sweetheart, come to dinner.
I can't. That fire siren could sound at any moment. Any moment. What the hell is that?
That's the fire siren.
Woohoo! Marge, when you see me next, I'll be a soggy, smoky hero.
You save Luigi's place. Mwah, mwah. Luigi give you all of the food you want. And the house.
Oh, thank you.
Well, your thanks makes it all worth it.
No, I must thank you properly with crew jackets from my less successful films. Total Explosion, Father of the Prezibot.
People just give you this stuff?
Hey, it's the least they can do after we saved them from being melty-faced weirdos.
We are entitled to some sort of compensation. After all, we're volunteers. That's right, Pooh. People owe us because we're heroes. Mr. Burns, jump into this net.
What's in it for me?
Just jump.
Well done, gentlemen. Too bad Smithers didn't make it.
I'm right here, sir.
Excellent. But since I thought you were dead, you won't get paid this week. Make a note of it.
Well, that doesn't seem quite fair.
Thank you, and goodbye.
What?
What? Huh?
Ta-ta, toodaloo. Go back to your tenements.
Full of the nerve.
Burns stiffed us.
I can't believe he acted completely in character.
Lousy Burns, so ungrateful. I hate him so much.
Hold on a second, fellas. I don't like the looks of that flaming ember. Well, the fire's out, but, I think somebody's valuables are smoke damaged. He's not gonna want them.
Gentlemen, I'd like to thank you. You've saved my store.
Well, most of it.
What do you mean?
Well, your building will be fine, but, unfortunately, a lot of your merchandise was completely vaporized.
Gentlemen, I'm starting to wonder if we've crossed a line here.
Just what are you getting at? Oh, thank God there's a fire. Marge's birthday's coming up.
I think what she would treasure most is a gift bought through honest effort, because integrity.
Next time Maggie does that in a pool, tell me quietly. Don't announce it.
Look at me, I'm a fireman!
Hey, Mom, can we go see Dad put out the fire?
Oh, bogus Gizmo, grant me eternal life.
Mom, is Dad stealing from people he's supposed to help?
King of Thieves, we worship you.
He is stealing.
You're nothing but a diabolical master thief. The kind that haunts the slopes of San Moritz or the casinos of Monte Carlo.
We're not thieves, we're scavengers.
Kids, get in here and show your father the faces.
Oh, make them stop!
You make them stop by doing the right thing.
Mo, can we talk? Mo, I think we may have perverted.
Go on.
Our duties as firemen. Oh, I can save you, but you have to let go of the clock.
But it's been in my family for over 40 seconds.
So Daddy saved Apu and Mo. And believe me, we learned our lesson.
What'd you do with all the loot?
We sent it to Skid Row, where it would do the most good.
Oh, hello. I'm documentary filmmaker Declan Desmond. 32 years ago, I interviewed a group of Springfield school children.
My dad was a circus freak, but my mom don't remember which one. I like to think it was a little bit of all of them.
Every 8 years, I revisited those children, creating a cinematic chronicle of their lives. What does the future hold for these children? Will he grow up to work in a robot factory? Will she be the receptionist for a robot businessman?
I wish for world peace.
I wish for World War!
Oh yeah, that would be cooler.
I wish when I grow up, I'll be richer than everybody.
But what became of these wide-eyed naifs? Let's begin by following the life of little Clancy Wiggum.
Bang, bang, bang! Freeze, robber! Freeze! Bang, bang, bang! Ah! As hall monitor, I am the law. No running in the hall. No running in the hall. No running in the hall. Hey, detention bird. Thanks for not running in the hall. Go out, cats.
Wiggum! What did I tell you about pointsy twardsies?
You seem a little cranky, Commandant. Back rub will set you right.
At 32, Officer Wiggum had found the fast track to becoming chief.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff.
And here we are in now times. As you can see, I've gotten everything I've ever wanted.
Except pants that fit.
I told you that if I let you in this movie, you couldn't make fun of me.
When I grow up, I'll have a giant mansion, my own pinball machine with infinity quarters, 8 pairs of peanut butter and jelly pajamas. How many wishes do I have left?
None. You never had any. I'm not a genie. Unsurprisingly, by age 24, Homer's dreams of wealth had not come to fruition.
Manure for sale! Get your manure! Hey, the manure dealership is just one of the things I got going. My garage band is getting so tight. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Did he have any hobbies?
Get out of here!
But Homer had found a peanut of hope in his crackerjack box of despair.
Homer is so amazing. amazing.
Are you two considering children?
Kids? No way. You'll never see a couple of rugrats tying me down. You better not put this shot after the one where I said I won't have kids. That would be a devastating edit. What's changed for me since the last time I saw you? Only everything.
I can't believe it. Homer Simpson? A bloody millionaire?
Now that I'm super wealthy, I can buy them whatever their hearts desire. That's why rich kids turn out so well.
Well, Marge, you must be proud of your homie.
Oh, yes, I'm so proud. I feel my chest might burst. Can you edit that? I don't want to say chest in a movie.
But I must know, how did Homer come so far in 8 short years?
You see, Declan, I made my millions with a simple invention. The condiment pen. Just click the buttons at the top and you can choose from ketchup, mustard, mayo, and relish. Just look. My dog has his own jacuzzi.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a rocket scientist. To Mars! Zoom! Zoom!
Professor Frink, you've become one of Springfield's most renowned scientific minds. You discovered and cured Frink's disease, created the element Frinkonium, and invented the 8-month after pill.
Now, I'll go back in time to tell myself to choose a different career. One where I'll meet a female woman of the girlier variety. No. Oh.
Hey, cool.
I want to be a lawyer and a doctor because a woman can do anything. I'm a little burnt out, so sometimes don't shoot me. I have a glass of wine with Buster here. He's a real comfort. I might even get a second cat.
I like taking pictures.
At age 16, Marge was the star photographer for her school newspaper.
The biggest change for me over the last 8 years? That's gotta be Homer.
Marge, baby, I got a picture of you tattooed on my chest.
I need one wallet-sized photo for my captain's license.
Coming right up. Mind if I turn on a little music?
Yeah.
I need a full-time job to support Homer.
And yet, look how things turned out. This overnight affluence must have come as a tremendous shock.
Oh, yes, sir. As sharks go, this one's a real zapperoo.
What are you people doing in my summer home?
This is Eduardo, my pool boy.
Your fabulous millionaire lifestyle is all a lie.
Oh, Father, my pony Buttercup can jump ever so high. Who boys, Mr. Burns?
Oh, thank you, sir. For 3 days, I've had nothing to read but clock-setting instructions. Please get me out of here. It's 11:59:59.
I've heard enough. Release the hounds.
Sir, your hounds are still at the winter house.
Well, bring them over in the Durango. And that's how I got the vending machine contract for the Kremlin.
In the wake of this deception, I had 2 questions for Homer. Why lie? And lies why? But he seemed less than eager to meet. Homer, I brought a squeaky.
What do you want?
Marge, can you just let me in for a minute?
I'll tell you why. It's been another 8 years, and what do I have? Same job, same house, same dirty joke book. I just thought for once I could be the cool guy in your movie.
A good man went to a lot of trouble just to impress you. And I went along with it because I love him to pieces. And you made him look like a fool. Well, I don't want you anywhere near my house. Now you can cut.
I feel sorry for Homer Simpson.
What, he been sipping cuckoo juice? Homer's got it made. He's married to one hell of a woman. All I got is this porn channel I'm too cheap to descramble.
The next day, I invited Homer to my editing bay.
Oh my God, the view! This makes it all worth it.
Now what sick game are you playing?
I have some footage to show you.
Oh, Spirit, are you going to show me my future? My snow-flecked grave mourned by no man?
I've gone over 100,000 hours of Springfield footage twice and put together something you must see.
If I could trade lives with anybody, I'd pick Homer.
He's the kindest, sweetest, most generous man ever to drive through my living room.
I'll pay for most of this!
He may not be perfect, but he's my dad.
Homer gave me a kidney.
Whoa, I have a pretty good life after all.
Homer, don't kill the foreign man!
Relax, Marge. I wasn't gonna kill him. Marge, you're my real dream come true, and I get to live you every day.
Oh, Homie, you make each 8-year interval better than the last. Is there anything more fun than a nice Sunday drive?
Oh, yeah, it's great. Why don't we top it off by reading to old people? How did Dad get out of this snooze cruise?
He's cleaning out the garage. I can picture it now.
I cleaned out the garage and lost 50 pounds. I'll keep one. Let's see now. Kill spiders? We don't have spiders. Ah! Huh? Oh.
Out of the way! I learned CPR while waiting for other kids to finish their math tests.
What happened? Where am I? I got spiders in my mouth.
Oh, thank God! He's alive!
We don't even know what happened.
Honey?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, near fatal boo-boo today really scared me. What would the kids and I do if something happened to you? Homie, if you die, I'm gonna have 3 kids to take care of. I want you to buy some life insurance. Please.
Sure, if it'll give you peace of mind.
Mr. Simpson, before we can insure you, we need to ask you some questions. Are you a smoker?
Yes, I am.
You don't smoke.
Shh! I want her to think I'm cool. If I sign it, it still counts.
I'm not gonna worry just because Homer doesn't have insurance. A lot of people don't.
Lifetime TV presents From Homemaker to Homeless.
Honey, stop kidding around. Honey?
Brenda, I'm afraid your husband had no insurance.
Well, how will I feed my family? Brenda!
Where's your wealth?
Gone! Along with my sanity!
We need to start saving. Go easy on that. It's gonna last till you're 5.
Budgetos.
We save 50 cents on that purchase.
Mom, why are you so worried about money?
Way ahead of you, Marge. I just ordered a series of tapes on saving money. They should get here soon. I paid a bundle for overnight delivery.
I have a book from the library with the same information.
Okay, I'll just hire a haulage firm to cart them away.
So embarrassing. Mom is making us wear clothes from Goodwill.
People died in those shirts.
Hey, no outside suds.
I'm sorry, Mo. Marge won't let me spend any money. Even counterfeit money. It's my money. I'm the one who earns it. Marge, your penny-pinching rampage has gone too far.
Oh, honey, I know it's not easy, but we've got to put money away.
You can't enjoy money when you're dead, so why not have fun now?
Don't you think you've had enough fun?
While you lounge around here doing laundry and putting up drywall, I'm at work, busting my hump.
Oh, please. Now, look here, mister. I pay the bills, I do the budget, and I'm in charge of the money.
Are you going to let her push you around?
My scrimpings!
I spent our savings on the down payment for a motorhome. I need a castle where I can be king.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, Your Majesty, because I'm not speaking to you.
Kids, your mother and I have decided to take a little break from each other. While we deal with our issues, I plan to go on motorhome makeover and trick this thing out like a palace. Not like that dump you live in. Now check this place out.
Neat. When I sleep at Dad's, I call this bed.
You can have it. This one's way better.
That's a bread compartment.
You're a bread compartment.
Kids, come back in the house.
Aw, do we have to?
Woohoo! Free gas!
Well, it's a pleasure to meet another Sultan of the Slow Lane. That's my rig over there. I'm looking for a place to dock the beast. I don't mean you, Martha.
I've never loved you either. We use jokes to mask our pain at the death of our son. Really.
Welcome, welcome! If my wife asked, you're here for a Boz Skaggs concert.
Homer? What are all these recreational vehicles doing here?
These are my new friends. They like me for me.
Hey, boys, let's play her the RV National Anthem. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Of travel, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I know another place you can go. To sleep.
Sorry, Marge. We've got the power now, and you can't turn us off.
Lights out, weirdos.
Oh.
You don't belong on the lawn. You belong in your bed with your wife.
Boy, they're really going at it. Do you think they're going to get divorced?
No, I don't see Dad doing all that paperwork.
What? I seem to recall you asked me to get this fat.
Oh, boy, let's get out of here before Dad does a bad impression of Mom.
It was 20 years ago.
That was my Woodstock.
Hey, I know this is a crazy idea, but hear me out. What if we...
Take this back to the dealer?
Well, I was gonna say call Reverend Lovejoy, but I guess this could work.
Slowly, slowly. The RV dealer is across town under that gorilla blimp.
How do you know that's their blimp?
Duh, it's Camper Kong.
You don't take anything seriously. Not even your bankruptcy hearing.
Hey, that judge thought I rocked. Case closed. Although my case is still open. If you need me, I'll be in my trailer. Hey, a note.
Dear Mom and Dad, we don't want you guys to split up. So we're driving the RV back to the dealer. We've got to stop them.
The RV dealership is across the freeway on the corner of... Hey, this is the Flintstones Fun Map.
We're on the freeway.
Oh, my God. There they are.
Bart, pull over!
We'll stop fighting. We promise.
Prove it.
Yeah, kiss and make up.
We're not quite there yet, but we've opened up a dialogue.
Not good enough. Kiss.
Now pull over.
First, raise my allowance.
You let
We're going downhill. Runaway truck lane. We're Aw, rats!
My kids are on your boat! Turn back!
I see no kids, and we must get these Season 1 Northern Exposure DVDs to Karaman Maras.
Help us! Captain, wait! I have something here that might change your mind.
What are you showing me? Soup?
300 cans of Budget Club mushroom soup.
Return to the docks!
Well, if he thinks he's getting a corner piece, forget it.
And I promise I will return this RV first thing in the morning. Easy, 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 easy. No!
Hey, it's only money, and it did make a cool splash.
Marge, you're taking this pretty well.
Dude, she's intense, so we put a little hashish in her meal.
Cool.
Checking out a cave is gonna be awesome. It'll be dark with rocks and mineral formations and plants that have adapted to harsh... Wait a minute. This is a scam. We're on a nature walk!
Local Anahupi Indians believe this stalactite was the finger of Tisisnagini, their god of pointing down. Don't worry, Homer. We'll get that fireman who cut you out of that teacup ride.
This chamber's not on the map. We could be stuck in here forever if we don't find a way out.
Well, we better start looking.
Don't leave me!
I'll stay with you, Dad.
Will you tell me a story?
Sure. When suddenly I heard... Oh, hello, Mr. Bighorn Sheep. I've read about you. You're shy and you rarely approach humans. Mad Beast!
Liberal midget? Good Lord, a woolly bully.
Enter password.
Damn it, I forget.
Forgot password? Enter place of birth.
Pangea.
Correct. Your password has been emailed to you.
You worked at Moe's?
Yes, and therein lies a tale of woe and heartbreak, one I couldn't possibly recount.
I understand. I'll just read a magazine.
Okay, here's the story.
Now you're telling me Burns' story?
Yeah, it's like the play within a play in Hamlet.
Oh, who's this dried up old apricot? Yeah. I'm in oil. What's your racket, Slim?
Nuclear power.
Dip 'em in a little Texas crude. Down in Houston, we call that a Fort Worth shampoo.
Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
You got it.
Gentlemen, you will each be given an identical list of 10 items. The first person to collect all items on said list is the winner, and shall receive all of his opponent's worldly possessions. Scavengers, scavenge!
I had but one item left on the list. A picture of myself with a smiling child. What could be easier?
It's the boogeyman's grandfather!
Yeehaw! I won! Everything yours is mine!
I had to get a job, and I had to start at the bottom. But to get to the bottom, I had to work my way up from Moe's.
Barboy, dance around like an idiot, like this. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
I'm a little busy. Can I do it later?
Sure.
At $5.15 an hour, it would take an eternity to make my fortune back. I steamed the letter open with Moe's cappuccino machine.
If you're reading this, I am dead, and you are about to learn the story of my treasure.
Treasure?
Boy, come here and listen to Lisa's story. It's about Moe's treasure.
So, to continue...
You with the sad story
of Moe's treasure. There she was, the gorgeous new girl in town, Edna Krabappel. I see you're new to town. Maybe I could show you around. I know a terrific tavern.
Ha! My ex-husband was a drunk.
I knew that in order to win her love, I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah. Come on! So, Mrs. Krabappel, you got any plans?
In the fall, I'll be teaching 4th grade at Springfield Elementary.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful bunch of kids. You've made me feel love where before there was only pain.
Come here, you.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Mo. Thanks to you, I've been sober a week.
Yeah, me too. Come on, guys. Let me give you some counseling over here. Listen, boozebags, I got a good thing going here. If you mess it up, I will out the one of you that is gay. I had to get Edna out of Springfield, but where would I get the money to start a new life? And then opportunity strolled right in the door.
I need directions to the Springfield Natural History Museum. I totally have a donation for them. I was, like, excavating this Mayan pyramid, and I totally unearthed these gold coins. And I'm all like, could you be any more pre-Columbian?
You can't donate that gold to the museum today because, it's closed. Should I rob this guy or rob him and kill him? I decided to do the right thing. Before we left town for good, we had to make one stop so she could tell the school she wouldn't be teaching there.
Back in a flash, my sweet little gargoyle. Mo, we need to talk.
About what? How nothing changed when you were in there?
Not exactly. You see, when I went inside... Aw, sweetheart, do you want to do better?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Everyone's pretty much given up on me. I bet I won't even make it through 4th grade.
You'll make it through 4th grade.
Well, my best recollection of Burns' paraphrasing of what he read in Moe's letter is that Krabappel told Moe...
I have to stay here in Springfield because boys like Bart Simpson need me.
There was nothing I could do. Well, except go nuts. You crazy skirt! Nobody backs out on fake good Mo! I ought to dive into the clavin! What are you all here for? I just sat there playing our song on the jukebox. One gold
coin at a time. Oh, you poor man. You're about to get a lot poorer.
You don't get that back till you bring me a photo of yourself with a smiling child.
What the hell could that mean to you?
I'm obsessive-compulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, without my beloved nuclear plant, I have nothing to live for. Take me, a barren old thistle, and spare this sweet young flower.
My pearl necklace! I must have lost it and you were just bringing it back to me?
The sheep was no danger at all. I sacrificed my gorgeous body for nothing. This must be what it's like to have a baby.
I want a photo of the hero who risked his life to save me.
I can get my plant back. 100 Industrial Way.
Mr. Burns got his plant back, and I like to think I found a shred of humanity in his withered soul.
Why did I lead you down here to find those stupid coins?
Homer, you brought us to this horrible place on purpose?
Oh, the yellow gold of Texas is what I want to save. I will not pay no taxes if I hide it in a cave.
Money which we could use to pay for Bart's operation.
I need an operation?
That's a story for another day.
I'll take that gold, if you please.
How can you take it?
It's right there behind that rock.
Not so fast, Shady Bird Johnson. I'll take that gold.
Yeah, you'll take it, and then you'll give it to me if you know what's good for you. You guys have guns? Well, so do I.
Is it okay that I brought my son? This is my day with him. Jeremy, there's a boy over there you can play with.
Do you like Xbox?
Looks like we got us a Mexican standoff.
guns and behave, no one gets the gold. I can see there's only one way to turn you into human beings again.
Lady, I ought to fill you full of gratitude. That gold was turning us into monsters.
And that's why I didn't have time to study for my geography test.
Bart, do you expect me to believe that? That story is the biggest load of crabapple making out with Mo.
Yeehaw! Mo can't catch a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't catch a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't catch a break. 1, 2, 3.
Six a.m. Still early enough to sneak into bed and pretend I actually got home at 3 a.m. Huh? Where's Marge? Maggie? Has anyone seen anyone? Oh, of course, they must all be taking a family bath. Without me. Fine, Google Maps. What's going on? Why are you attacking me? Oh, my family's gone, my dog hates me, and I can't remember what happened last night. Was I here?
Was you ever? You came in saying you really needed to forget something, so I mixed you up the most powerful drink I got. The Forget-Me Shot. Gunk from a dog's eye, absolute pickle.
Pickle.
The red stripe from Aquafresh. And the funniest ingredient, the venom of the Louisiana lobotomoth. And presto, the Forget-Me Shot. Huh. Geez, I don't look like that. Whoa.
Give me one of those forget-me drinks. I made a mistake I gotta wipe out. I was trying to do a Don Rickles about Arabs, but it turned into a Mel Gibson about Mexicans.
There he is! Oh my God. Why would I want to wipe out my memory? What horrible thing did I do?
You don't remember, huh? There was a domestic disturbance at your address yesterday. What's going on here, Simpson? Am I gonna need the zip strips?
Everything's fine. Cupcakes and sprinkles.
I see. And how did you get that? What gives, Simpson? Giving your wife an Irish kiss?
Marge had a black eye? I could never do something like that. Could I?
Why don't you ask the person who filed the complaint? Not that I am authorized to release that information.
Flanders!
Fine, it was Flanders.
What did I do?
Yeah, I can't say for sure, but as a Christian, I assume the worst.
What happened in this room?
Stop, Homer, please! My eye!
No, it can't be. I would never hurt Marge. Thank goodness you come to visit me, son. I can't take one more minute of this high school glee club pretending they don't hate being here.
Oh, what a night.
You'll eat our cookies, but you won't look at us. Dad, I can't remember what I did last night. Do you have any idea? You come to me for help remembering? I know someone who can help you. A doctor who helps people dig up old memories. Really? Well, that's great, Dad.
Mr. Simpson, I have built a device that will enable you to explore your memories.
My first beard.
These wonderful wrinkle bags are reliving their cherished memories of yesteryear.
Oh, my first Christmas. Such great Chinese food.
This is great.
Now you'll feel a slight pinch, followed by an extremely painful pinch, signaling that the spike will begin boring into your skull 3 seconds later.
Boring.
Yes, that's right, boring.
Ow. Oh, I landed in a pleasant memory. Look at happy me and playful them. And we're off. Now remember, steer into the sculptures. Oh, I miss those bygone days of earlier this week. But I'm needed in a darker place. Huh? Those squeaks sound like couch springs grooving to the beat of love.
Homer, I wasn't expecting you.
find out who that guy is, but I need help. Someone like Bart, only smart. Lisa! I'm about to probe the most shattering moment of my life. You want to join me?
Might as well. You're getting this memory mixed up with a commercial you saw.
With new Synergy Wireless, nighttime minutes start at 6:30, and you get 4 free Dcast downloads per month.
Yo, Homer, can you take me to when you were 10 to see if I can kick your butt?
Bring it on! Is this really something I should show you kids?
It's okay. We're not really your kids. We're just representations of them that you created in your mind.
Hey, what's going on here? See? That's where my memory stopped. Oh, how can I get my memory to work?
We can get your brain to work the same way you always get the TV to work, by hitting it.
Duffman!
Duffman?
Duffman!
No! Your stupid invention made me realize my life is worthless!
Well, if you can't stand the neural activity, stay out of the neural activator.
My life is ruined. Goodbye, cruel world! And goodbye, cruller world!
Bye, Homer. Jump, and we'll carry you to heaven.
Hey, aren't trolls supposed to be under the bridge? Goodbye.
Come on, what are you waiting for? We want to see if the splash reaches the moon.
Ooh, lights flashing before my eyes. A life well lived. Until last night. I guess I'll have to watch that now.
We were planning a surprise party for you.
A surprise party?
This magic marker's running out of ink. I'm sorry your surprise party was spoiled.
Oh my God, it's like Christmas in December. Let's celebrate now.
Stop, Homer, please. My eye.
Don't worry, honey, I'll get you an ice pack. I never hit her, and my family is throwing me an awesome party. And I'm not dead!
Homie, this is your party!
This is great!
Oh yeah, keep it up, people! The night is young!
Jeez, Homer, I can't believe your plan actually worked.
What plan?
You planned to make the surprise party a surprise again, remember?
If only I could forget what happened today.
And I got just a drink to wipe your mind clean. The forget-me shot. Fellas, if you got anything you want to say to Homer that he'll never remember, say it now.
Blue pants make you look fat.
I never learned your kids' names.
The only problem is I'm sure to retain some image of coming home and finding Duffman. No doubt I'll misconstrue that as him placing a cuckold's horns upon my brow. Oh, I'm a genius. But there are still a few things I don't understand. Like, why did Marge lie to Chief Wiggum about how she got that black eye?
Because I didn't want him finding out about the party.
The only thing that still doesn't make sense is why the dog attacked me.
Because you never feed him, walk him, or let him out to pee.
Oh, yeah. Who's an angry dog?
To a man, I'm happy to call my best friend, Homer Simpson. Simpson.
Aren't you going to drink?
No, this is a moment I want to remember.
Oh.
Oh, I love going to aquatic parks. Sure, they have worse rides than amusement parks, less fish than aquariums, but the parking is ample.
Oh, there's so many photo ops. But I already filled up my camera in the parking lot. Parking lot C sign, the tram, a license plate from Canada, a bird eating potato chips, my feet walking. Oops, I erased them all.
I want to do that.
I'm gonna take stuff from the lost and found.
Attention, Exploronauts.
That's us.
In 1 minute, we'll be starting our Rockquatic Roll-tacular.
Hurry! If we don't get a seat in the splash zone, I've worn my bathing suit under my clothes for nothing!
You can come with us or sit here on the shark bench.
You know, I did sit on a shark once. Dad, bathing suit! Yeah. Oops, no bathing suit.
Here's the original Octomom, Slimoo.
Slimoo looks kind of uncomfortable.
Wouldn't you be if you were a saltwater fish in a freshwater aquarium?
The country has its first black president. Maybe it's time for the first octopus president.
They'll cheer a dancing octopus, but not an old man complaining about everything.
Excuse me, sir. Is this seat taken? Tell me more.
More? Play it cool, Grandpa. Play it cool. It was back in World War II. I was a seaman first class on the USS World War I.
Hey, boys, these sharks can't bite us if we're on their backs.
Yeah, it's like riding a cyclone back at Coney Island. Rawr!
Sir, my name is Marshall Goldman. I'm a newspaper columnist specializing in human interest stories.
You're in the newspaper business? Ho, something that's gonna die before I do.
Well, class, it's Friday afternoon. That means it's time to find out which one of you gets to take Larry the Lamb home for the weekend.
Oh.
And don't forget, the lucky student gets to add his or her page to Larry's personal journal. This weekend, Larry will go home with...
Please, God, I need this.
Bart Simpson. You're getting the lamb.
Not so fast. Tell the diary how special he makes you feel. More adjectives.
Top of the morning, Homer. Seen the paper?
No, I get my news off the internet.
Well, sir, it looks like your dad is a quotable notable.
Abe, I never knew you were so full of bemochtenen.
What does that mean?
It's like Gechel, but with a pinchworm neck to Gechelen.
Yep, I may just be the best-known Abraham in history. Every Monday, the Tinseltown Starliner would stop at 1:17 p.m. on its way to Hollywood. But none was more memorable than Clark Gable.
What you reading there?
Oh, it's called Gone with the Wind. You can have it. It's only got one swear word, and not a very good one.
Gone with the Wind, eh? Oh, let's see. Garbage, garbage, my line. Garbage, garbage, my line.
Clark Gable owes me a book, and he never paid me for the shoe shine. But his big blue eyes could melt the butter you kept in your pocket for lunch.
How come Grandpa never shares those stories with us?
He does all the time. You just never listen.
Well, I'm up there.
That's it, boy. Go for the nards.
Bart! If you're not going to take care of him right, then give him to me.
How come you don't get mad when I torment real animals?
Larry, please don't judge our whole family by Bart. Jazz! Larry, what subgenre of jazz do you like? Fusion? Neo-bop? Afro-Cuban? Larry! Gotcha! Ah!
That's how I got my idea for a suitcase with wheels, from watching a commercial about a suitcase with wheels.
Great stories.
Take a hike, Hollywood. I've already got a college boy to turn my every word into syndicated gold. Oh, Dad, I got you some scotch. One of those fancy ones the checkout lady had to unlock the cabinet to get. Well, look who decided to visit me twice in 1 year. You only care about me now because I'm famous. That's it. Here's your ring back. Ring? What ring? It's a father-son commitment band that I bought and never told you about.
Okay, I need the stupid lamb back. This isn't Larry. It's just cotton balls on toilet paper rolls. Where's the real Larry?
Well, what do you care? You don't even like him.
Of course I don't, but other people do.
Hey, Bart, can't wait to see Larry again. Little lamb, Nelson loved a little lamb. He kept me nice and sane.
Stupid Grandpa! I try to end the cycle of neglect and he hits me with some super neglect.
Maybe you're not really mad at Grandpa. Maybe you're mad at yourself for taking him for granted all these years.
Come here, you. Go!
Ow! Ow! I'll kill you!
I'll show Grandpa. I'll find my own surrogate father full of heartwarming stories I can share with the world.
You know, Simpson, this has truly been a lovely afternoon. Release a hound.
Isn't that cute? He thinks he's a peck.
Oh! Bart, I'm losing my grip! Put the rope in your teeth! What will that do? It'll shut you up! Larry! Chief, my brother fell in the storm drain!
I'm strictly an above-the-ground policeman. What you need is the sewer cops.
Fine, what's your number?
There's no such thing as the sewer cops.
I have a column I'd like to submit. Pay me whenever.
I'll just take this to our editor.
Oh, it's a prize application form. When I rode with Abe Simpson on the Tinseltown Starliner, I never dreamed his first voyage would be his last. At 3 o'clock on Monday, Abe passed away peacefully in his sleep. But would someone really kill a man just to win a Pulitzer Prize? I'm finally riding the Tinseltown Starliner. I could die a happy man.
Drink up, Abe. Live each moment as if someone's about to kill you. I mean, as if it's your last.
Sorry, my hearing aid's on the fritz. The only word I heard was kill. Beware of Marshall Goldman! What was that?
An elephant on a circus train, bellowing for his mother.
Hey, Slimoo! Huh? Yeah, you'd better run. Larry, you saved my life. You're the most wonderful stuffed lamb in the world. I'm sorry about the mean things I said, and we'll have the rest of the weekend.
The older I get, the more I like the taste of hot water.
Here comes the prize.
Drop that pillow!
It gets worse.
Oh!
Yeah. Pathetic old fool.
Maybe so, but I know how to play possum.
You did good, kid. This is for the shoe shine. It's a ghost quarter, but you'll be able to spend it pretty soon.
So, Grandpa, you really saved Dad's life?
I sure did!
Why do we have to go to the rec center? I want to play with my friends.
Welcome to Shaolin Kung Fu. 10,000 years of knowledge will be passed along to those whose parents have signed a permission slip. The rest of you have just purchased very expensive pajamas. Oh. If you doubt my skill, please feel free to attack at my signal. Oh, my chi!
Stop! Stop! Juliet, this is terrible. Your art is personal and wrong.
I was painting with my heart.
But I think her painting is very imaginative.
I suppose you'd like to teach this class.
Yes, I would. Class, everyone please stop and admire Juliet's painting.
I do not need this.
See ya!
What are you staring at? Everyone paint me 20 laps.
There!
Come on, fatty, keep up.
Are your parents academics?
Kinda. Let's do some groping. Juliet.
So, what do you want to do? My parents bought me a membership card to the Folk Art Museum.
So Lisa asked if her new friend could stay for dinner. She's finally doing something the book said she would.
Won't last.
Hey, Mom, can Juliet sleep over? Now we need a name for our imaginary kingdom. I mean, queendom.
How about Equalia?
Equalia. Where everyone is equal, but we're in charge.
Good night, Lisa.
I have a best friend. You heard me say that, didn't you?
I did.
We're still cool, though, right?
We are.
My best friend is so cool.
Friendship is like marriage. The key is listening. Also, if your dog bites you, don't make a big deal out of it.
I just said that.
Okay, honey. If it's that important to you, you said it.
And Queens Valedictoria and Helvetica hid their beloved tuna corn from the hungry ogre Homeroni.
Remember, Juliet's family is very classy, so be on your best behavior.
Use as many big words as possible. I call computer. Bart, you can have doorbell.
Homer, isn't it wonderful that my Juliet and your Lisa have become such fast friends?
If you say so, my lord.
Dinner's ready.
If you'll show me to your bathroom, I'd like to pretend to wash my hands.
Attention, everyone. Lisa and I would like to perform a medley of Josh Groban's 12 most popular downloads.
Juliet, I'm worried this Josh Groban is becoming a bit of an obsession for you.
I hate track 3. I hate it. I hate it.
I'll go get her. Juliet, are you okay?
I am now. Don't you see them?
See who?
Our friends, the lords and ladies of Equalia. Oh, Co-Queens Helvetica and Valedictoria. We're so glad you're finally here.
Toss me a treat. I didn't know I could do that.
These be mini pizzas made from dragon eggs, your majesties.
Mom, please don't do that.
Mr. and Mrs. Simpson, we need to talk about Lisa. She's unfocused, scribbling nonsense, living in a world of her own.
Well, that's Bart for you.
We're talking about Lisa, your daughter.
But don't worry, officer. We'll definitely have a talk with the boy.
I can't see Juliet anymore? I thought you wanted me to have a best friend.
There are limits to how much two people should be together.
Ooh.
Bart Simpson, age 3. Ooh.
Juliet, what are you doing here?
I'm running away, and you're coming with me. But Equalia needs you. I need you.
Okay, best friend.
This is where we'll live.
How did you find this place?
My family ate here last week. It really went downhill fast. But if you just believe, any place can be Equalia.
Oh no, Clam-A-Lots is closed.
I'm not surprised. The clam chowder smelled like soap.
Yeah.
Mrs. Simpson!
Oh, hiya, Martin. How's the Model UN?
Total chaos! We're 2 minutes away from a roll call vote on a non-binding resolution and no Azerbaijan!
Are you saying Lisa's not there?
If I know my sister, and unfortunately I do, she probably ran off to some lame-o make-believe castle.
A castle? I know where they are.
Yeah.
You know what I think killed this place? No one wanted to drive to the middle of the forest for clams.
Huh? She's not here?
Girls in our hideout!
This place is where we came after my bar mitzvah.
You said you weren't having one.
It was just...
All these pictures of seafood are making me hungry.
We'll get some cream for the peaches while you guard the prisoners.
So the armies of the gnomes and the elves faced off on either side of the hollow, broad axes poised.
What comes next?
There are dragons everywhere. Green ones, Chinese ones, chubby, bold ones.
I like those ones. Tell me about those. What? What's going on here? What's this? Put the book down. Why should we, Butt Rain?
Well, it looks like we're safe.
Looks like. Juliet, I don't want to go to Equalia anymore.
What do you mean?
It's a special place, but I need to live in the real world. Goodbye, Juliet. We have received your manuscript, The Chronicles of Equalia.
Sounds promising so far.
Unfortunately, it is not what we're looking for at this time.
Left below.
I wish you'd come to church with us, sweetheart.
Church? I'd rather play golf on the holiest day of the week.
But honey, with recent troubles in the Mideast and other ominous signs, the rapture could soon be upon us.
Oh, Mr. Thompson, what if your wife finds out?
It's modern times. Everyone's doing it. Where did my Christian limo driver go?
Mr. Thompson, what's happening?
It's the rapture, Shauna. The rapture. The virtuous have gone to heaven, and the rest of us have been left below.
Left below?
We must suffer through the apocalypse.
I thought all religions were a path to God. I was wrong. This movie will haunt me for the rest of my life, just like Cannonball Run 2. Marge, what if the rapture is coming and I haven't led a good enough life?
Sweetie, don't worry. God wouldn't spring the rapture on us unannounced.
Thanks, Marge. You've put my mind at ease. No. How about a little rapture for Mama? Marge is right. The rapture isn't coming. There haven't been any ominous signs.
Follow me.
Blood is raining from the sky!
Hang on there, big fella. We'll save you.
This ain't personal. I just love to scrimshaw.
Can I help you? We're having a sale on Bible magnifying glasses.
Be get. Do you have any books on the rapture?
Yes, this one is 15% off.
I'll take everything you got.
And a handsome toupee for Bart. So, you still think I'm crazy for saving all your hair trimmings?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then. Let's get the rest of this hair back in the freezer.
The rapture is nigh. These books will help me figure out how nigh. This whole deal is scientifically proven. The book of Revelations has 404 verses. 3:15 p.m., May 18th. The world will end next week! Spend your children's college fund! Thaw that turkey now! It's the end of the world! God loves you! He's gonna kill you!
I see. Well, we have 30 seconds left. Any other cuckoo yip-yap?
Oh, here's one. Revelation 6:13. Just before the rapture, the stars will fall to the earth.
Honey, I'm glad you're getting exercise. I just wish it wasn't crazy exercise.
Marge, in a world gone mad, only a lunatic is truly insane. Let's all take off our sandwich boards and watch TV. Live from Springfield Stadium, it's Krusty the Clown Celebrity Salute to Specials, Blue Angels.
What the Blue Angels? I thought we were getting Charlie's Angels.
The stars are falling to the earth. Just as you predicted.
Homer, you were right.
That must mean you were right about the rapture, too.
When the time comes, we won't be in our homes, because we're all gonna go here.
That's Springfield Mesa. It's 15 miles north, past the Warren Harding Memorial Through-Hole.
Dad, please don't go through with this. All through history, self-anointed seers have predicted the end of the world, and they've always been wrong.
But, sweetheart, I have something they didn't have. A good feeling about this. I'm a-coming! Don't worry, Dad. There's a bus coming for you. Drive, drive.
99 minutes until we're all safe. 99 minutes to go.
Wait for me! Okay, guys, get ready. We're just seconds away.
Oh, there's gonna be time.
You saved us, Homer.
I can't wait.
Goodbye, stupid Earth! There appears to be some delay. Huh? My watch must be running fast. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Ha ha! Life goes on.
Lisa, you still believe in me, don't you?
Dad, if you'll recall, I never believed in you. Not for 1 second.
Oh, that's my girl.
Hey, fatwad. Here's another thing you didn't predict.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, let's go to Moe's. We'll walk and punch. Mo, what happened to your eponymous tavern?
Yeah, funny thing that. You said the end was coming, so I sold the bar to some Japanese businessmen and gave the money to charity.
Nice rapture, Einstein.
Ten, 11, 12, 13. 12 apostles. But Jesus was at the Last Supper too. The rapture is coming in half an hour. There's no time to waste. Marge, grill a chicken. No, make sandwiches. And some kettle chips would be nice. Original, not barbecue. We have to get to the Mesa.
We're not going anywhere except to bed.
But my prediction says...
You couldn't predict 6 o'clock at 5:30. Now, good night.
Stupid family. Won't even come to my rapture. Oh, I'm wrong again! I'm nothing but a big fat... Woohoo! I was right! And there's the Earth.
Homer Simpson, welcome to heaven. Now let's get you some clothes, huh?
I'm comfortable like this.
Yeah, well, this is heaven for everyone. This is our nature walk, our pedicure hut, and the best part of heaven is anything you wish for, you get. Lickety-split. So if you need further assistance, just call the front desk and ask for Andre, okay?
Wait, before you go, there's one thing I gotta know. What happened to my family?
Why didn't we listen to Dad?
The worst part is I'll never see my homie again.
That's the worst part? Then I'm not doing my job.
Lord, you got a first-class destination resort here. Really top-notch. But I can't enjoy myself knowing my family is suffering.
Oh, don't tell me about family suffering.
And you could still spare my family by...
Pass.
Buddy, you just made yourself a powerful enemy. I'm sorry, but heaven isn't heaven without my family in it.
Fine, Mr. Smarty Pants. I will undo the apocalypse.
Thanks. Listen, could you do me one more favor?
You want me to help you with your alcoholism?
No, I'm in a good place with that.
Deus ex machina!
Oh, it was all just a dream.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord. It's back the way it was. This is heaven.